What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? This is another Ring Productions video, and I am your host, Luthien. I am your home. Well, today I wanted to talk about something that's been in my head ever since I finished this game. It's Bioshock Infinite, and it's not that new, but I just felt I had to talk about it since I'm starting up this YouTube channel again, which I do every so often it seems. But I just wanted to talk about, the title pretty much says it all. Bioshock Infinite. Can games be more than just games? Which I think games like Bioshock Infinite and Far Cry 3, those examples in particular, are very, very different games. I mean, Far Cry 3 is a very open world, first-person shooter with a very big, like, open world with everything like that, and there's a lot of choices in it also. There's not, like, a whole lot of choices, but they're in there. While Bioshock Infinite is this quite narrow first-person dodge shooter with not so many choices. But what Bioshock Infinite is less about player choice and more about the choices we make in life. And when I finished Bioshock Infinite, it really left me on this, like, it really made a really standing impact on me, which I don't feel that many games these days do. And it has so many deep themes on religion and racism and all those little subtle things that just made me think this is less of a game and more of an experience. Like, to be like really clear, like Super Mario is a game, while I think Bioshock Infinite and Far Cry 3 are, I hate the word interactive entertainment, but it's really an experience more than just shoot people, get points, or jump over obstacles. It's really the first real, I mean, not the first, but one of the better, I think, more successful attempts at, like, telling a very, very compelling story that goes beyond, like, it just being a game. Gaming, or like my PC happens to be the platform and medium in which I experience this thing that Bioshock Infinite is. But really, I mean, just this shot right here and the music in it is just so breathtaking. And the whole story about Elizabeth and Comstock and where that takes you, the whole ending, I'm still, like, trying to figure out what that ending means. But god, do I love it. Even though I don't fully understand it, I just completely loved every single moment of it. And what it does is, like Bioshock Infinite, for example, for this whole video, there's no shooting. That's like the first half hour of the game, or maybe like even hour, is like no shooting at all. Or like any, like, gaming, things that you would normally associate with gaming. And that's what I think is so incredible, that they, like, take their time and just allow you to fully lose yourself in this world that they've created, which I just think is such a big risk on the game studio's part, because a lot of people I know would just want to get into the action and just, like, not care about all these, like, just this scene, where you come down here and you go through the sewers and you go into the gardens and all that, all that, is just very, like, just walking through places. And it really takes a lot of time before you even get a gun out and start shooting people. And a lot of people I know would just be turned off by that. But these moments, like you're seeing right here, are the most memorable in my whole experience, and it just brings you into this world and you believe it. I mean, the only thing that ruins this is that goddamn health bar up in the corner. Why does that have to be there? I don't know, but really, that's not that whole big of a bummer, because still, it's more than a game, and I think that games like Far Cry 3 and Bioshock Infinite has proven this, that there's nothing wrong with just being a game, mind you. I love that. I mean, Blood Dragon is just a game, and that's wonderful. But these games, or these experiences, really stick with you for such a long time, and I think it really, this is the kind of thing that I want to show to, like, my parents and be, look, This is what I'm doing all day, and I'm fucking proud of it. I wouldn't necessarily show my mom Call of Duty or anything like that, but I would show her Bioshock Infinite. Maybe I wouldn't show her Far Cry 3, because, you know, that shit's disturbing. But Bioshock Infinite is disturbing too, but this is just beautiful, this whole thing. And I'm not a religious person, not at all. I'm like the biggest atheist you can find on the planet, but still, I found the themes of like religion that they bring up in this game to be really, really interesting. And even though I just think it's bollocks and not true at all, it still kept me very, very interested. And I wanted to know more. And just this scene right here, when you wake up from your baptism, and you like see these like three founding fathers, almost like gods, and like prophets, like three Jesus people. It just really these whole propaganda, religious propaganda things that just hang all over it. You just really start to feel that there's something a bit spooky. And what I really loved about this is my first Bioshock game, but I knew that the ones before has been really dark games. But still, the sense that in a place as beautiful as this world of Columbia is, stupid and like horrible and dark and malevolent shit can still be happening. And I just think that just those like contrasts, how like you as a character, especially in Far Cry 3, how you as a character develop and become darker, and also the whole thing that they did in Infinite with Elizabeth, the character of Elizabeth, who you probably won't see in this video, by the way, really just is a very, I mean, as a game designer myself, companions and AI is probably the hardest thing you can do, and taking away that it's this whole technical achievement, just to think that she's very cartoony. The whole game is cartoony, but I cared about that character, and I cared about when Elizabeth eventually becomes corrupt. Um, that very struck me really hard, and I felt that I'm just so impressed and in awe of what the creators have done with Elizabeth especially, and the whole world of Bioshock Infinite which they have created. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on games being more than games, I guess. And really, games should be games sometimes. That's a lot of fun. Like I said, Blood Dragon is just a game, and there are of course some gamey bits in this, which makes you enjoy the ride more. But yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching. This is a shorter one, but there will be longer ones and more gameplay heavy ones coming soon. So, rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.